we're sitting here around this table for a reason. But yeah, we hadn't a clue. We just had an idea.
Yep.
We knew we've been speaking about it for about a year.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I was in your house plastering.
Yeah.
And mentioned it to you.
Yeah,
And you're like, I've got an app.
Yeah.
And I make apps as well. I told you the idea. You thought it was a good idea. We moved forward with it. And then all of a sudden, somebody's designing the app for us. And then...
We've got new friends in Argentina.
And even, as I say, for Thomas designing it, he's been amazing. The developers have been brilliant. It's been seamless, to be honest with you, Paul. It's been very, very... I've enjoyed every minute of the design process and the development process.
Really?
Aye.
It's been exciting every week to see what's different, what's new. And what was good was the real-time feedback.
Yes.
We didn't have to wait a week to provide feedback. If we were we kept getting sent the new versions of the app to test. Yep. And the minute we noticed something, it was a WhatsApp message, and our friends in Argentina were on top of it.
Aye, it's been...
Can't wait till Scott takes me
to
Argentina.
It's been amazing.
I've
really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed the development part. The real business starts when the app's
ready. Of course, and that's the challenge in itself, right?
Aye,
but
yeah.
I think that's... And thanks for being so positive about it. That's really important to me because, especially when customers aren't comfortable in that area, right? And there are many service providers out there. You could have gone to anyone to build the app, deliver the app.
Yep.
So you're, as a service provider, you're aware that there's a lot of noise, and therefore, how do you stand out and reiterate that, by using our services, you're going to get really good quality. You're going to get communication throughout. You talked about real-time feedback, but it's hard when there's lots of noise, right? Because actually, from your perspective, on that side of the table, you're looking at all of these service providers and wondering who does what they say, right? That's the difference, I guess. Okay, so in terms of launch, we're getting really close now. So I think we're looking towards the end of Feb, early March.
February, March time,
I think we're in the review process with Apple and Google Play.
Okay, great. So we're close,
up
right?
to 6 weeks, I think, roughly, probably.
Yeah, so you'll see us out in the streets.
And get it on both stores?
Yep, it'll be on Apple and Android.
Okay.
We've got a website that's up and running just now.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, we'll put that in the links.
Below the podcast. Go and register their interest. We'll keep you up to date with what's happening, when the release date will be.
Great.
Any events that we create.
And we've got the first... we've got our Facebook, Instagram. I've not braved the TikTok yet, but I will.
Yeah, we're on X, we're on Blue Sky.
And the good news is that everybody that signs up at the start will receive a month to try the app completely free, see what they think of it, see what they like.
Yep. So there's an incentive for early adopters.
Yeah. We want people to see the worth of the app.
Yeah. Obviously, we need to monetize it, so there will be a small subscription.
Yeah.
We're looking probably about $3.99 a month.
Right, okay.
So we'll probably do a deal for early adopters as well. For a yearly subscription maybe.
Yep.
We'll do it 20-30% off if you pay it for the year.
Nice.
So you're still to decide the final thing in that, but there will be incentives.
You're getting close, okay. And in terms of... Are you thinking about localized events where you kind of bring bartering to life as a part of the Barter In brand?
This is where my brain goes like a wee monkey.
Should I not start you off there? On
this podcast.
I'm a people person, so my thing is just get out and talk to people. So
this will help with that, Donna.
Yeah, this will help with Scott's getting dragged out. So yeah, we do plan to visit. Obviously, we've got the local Barras Market, which is very much... There's a lot of recycling happens up at the Barras Market. So we plan to take ourselves there a couple of days, speak to people, hand out some leaflets. We'll have a QR code that you can just download the app straight away.
Magic.
I would love
be good
to...
for students and that as well.
Yeah, well...
because...
visiting the student halls, the accommodation. If you think them at the students, they're... I mean, there's loads of big items like beds and furniture and TVs, things that students really can't afford to buy, but you can swap it in a Barter app for some toilet rolls or a T-shirt that you don't wear anymore. I personally would love to get a Barter In bus or van for the day, because I just think a lot of the communities that we're trying to target may not financially be able to get to the city centre or to, get somewhere to move about a Barter, the things that they need. And I think just to do that whole taking it into the communities thing, creating communities. I would love to have a bus that we take round maybe one day and we advertise we're going to do it, and it's literally full of stuff that you can come and bring some for your house you don't need.
Get a bus licence. HGV.
No, you don't need that, but for just a wee minibus.
That's another, what you're talking about there is another really virtuous thing, is bringing it to the community, making it all inclusive, right? So nobody's excluded from this is the point.
Yeah.
And that's really important. In terms of, you've jogged my memory here, in terms of geographies then, is there a specific plan on, is the app immediately available throughout the UK, and how do you see it? Because obviously it's going to take time for people to upload items, to grow those communities in individual locations. So is it fair to say that kind of Glasgow's the HQ, and that's the testing bed?
We start there and just spread out slowly. It'll be available everywhere in the UK, but it comes down to marketing budget as well, Paul. Obviously, we put a lot of money into this app, so we need to build up money as well for the marketing. So we build that slowly, and hopefully it gets a bit of word of mouth and gets people chatting about it.
I think with something like this, the best marketing tool you've got is your mouth.
Getting out in
and
the
your
streets,
legs,
talking
and
to people.
As we would say in Scotland, your cooting, your face.
I can already see the YouTube.
It keeps it human.
The notes on YouTube really struggling with us, some of this
to translate to the Scottish.
Exactly.
But I think that there is something about that, creating it in communities for communities.
Love it.
And then that community becomes stronger as a result.
Well, they become your ambassadors as well, right? Yeah.
And ideally, that's what we would hope, because obviously, you might see Scott and I plodding about Perth, Dundee, and kind of Edinburgh circular to this kind of area. So if you do say hello, we'll have some lovely Barter In t-shirts. But realistically, right now we kind of go down to England and do that. But what we're hoping is that people within their local communities will embrace it, and then we'll almost have like top barterers or ambassador barterers who will take charge of kind of almost promoting it in their area.
Yeah, we're going to have to learn the whole social media element as well. This is new to us, because I barely, I don't even market my plastering business. I don't need to anymore, because we do our work for the Advanced Group.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Advanced Group.
Nice. Good.
So I don't need to market. So we're both getting used to how to do that.
I've done a bit more of it, obviously, with my background in social enterprise. I've got a bit more of an idea, but we're still quite new to it, and it's all changed, even in 10 years.
It goes so fast, doesn't it? Yeah. But I think, again, I think you're doing the right thing, and real credit to both of you, because you talked about kind of being a duck out of water in terms of the technology. You talked about the journey ahead of you in terms of the social media, and how that's constantly changing and evolving, and keeping up with that is a challenge in itself. But here's the thing, you're doing it anyway, right?
Aye.
And actually enjoying that journey is a really important part that people forget, because everyone wants to get to the destination, right? Get me there as quick as possible. But you guys are actually going, this is actually quite fun.
Should be a challenge.
It
really should be a challenge. It shouldn't be too easy, otherwise everybody would be
spot on.
Making a fortune or making a good business or making whatever,
It's supposed to be
to be challenging. It's tests you, helps you grow.
And it's worthwhile doing.
Life's too short not to take chances as well. There's that whole thing, what would you rather regret? The things you done or the things you didn't do. And I'm very much of that attitude, just try it.
Just try
What's the worst that can happen?
You take to be sitting there in 3 years' time and somebody else has done it.
It gives me and Scott something to talk about. After 3 years, it gives us something to talk about, doesn't it?
I know,
to argue about.
Great.
No, but genuinely it is. It's an exciting journey, and I suppose I don't think we've spoken about this before. I don't think any of us individually would have been brave enough to do this in our past lives.
No.
But we just feel as if we're at an age and stage and a position in our lives where, let's just try it.
Yep.
Good for you. Right, I'll close up there, but one thing I'd ask from each of you, somebody that's new to bartering, before we close off, what would be your advice? What would be your advice to somebody that hasn't a clue what it's all about, what's attainable, what's not? Just give us a snippet before we close off.
Well, this is maybe not the most appropriate one, but somebody said it to us the other night, and I thought it was funny and quite Scottish. Get your crap on a rap. No, I'm only joking. But no, it's for everyone. That's the message. And the messages behind the name. Barter In, get stuck in, try it out. It's going to be free, you know, for the first month. Try it. You'll be surprised at what you can find. Absolutely. I'm now the proud owner of a 7-foot wooden giraffe carved out of one tree trunk that I bartered for. So yeah, just
and a 5-foot one.
Oh, I've got a 5-foot one as well.
You got two now.
What's
I've
the
got
name?
a favourite.
What are the names?
So the big one's called Woody. He's
the giraffe.
beautiful. I'll maybe try and send you a picture and you can get him in.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's
Yeah,
quite
we'll get them in.
famous
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
And the wee one's called Gonzalo after our developer.
Oh, lovely. Good.
So,
shout out to him.
Yeah, so we've got Woody and Gonzo. But yeah, literally.
Oh, the rest of the developers will be raging. They've not got
I think it's something else they call them after. But I think, yeah, literally, as the Scottish would say, batter in. You know, batter in, try it out. You've got absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Yeah, jump on and register, and we'll keep you up to date what's happening when it's going to be there. So yeah, I think
superb, guys.
Keep it simple.
Yeah,
that's been the motto right from the start with this app, hasn't it? It's been keep it simple. There's nothing complicated about bartering. So just keep it simple and barter in.
We've copied all the best features for all the other apps.
Why reinvent the wheel?
That's true. Everybody knows how to use these kind of features.
Yep.
Good. Guys, thanks very much for coming in. I love the journey you're on, and I'm sure it'll inspire others to download the app, get involved, and as you say, barter in.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks.